2,000 years ago, you would be like the Garden of Gethsemane, like here, you would be out of the city walls. But in this particular place, at the time, if you look that way, you would see at the northern end of the Temple Mount, the four towers of the Fortress Antonia. Now, in between the Fortress Antonia, out of the city wall, because from the, try to use your fruitful imagination when I'm talking. The wall, the two towers of the Antonia are there. From the northern tower, the wall went north, around, and veered to the west. There was a little gate right next to the Antonia on the wall, north of it, called the Sheep Gate. They used to take the sheep out to this place, which used to be one of the two very big water reservoirs of Jerusalem at the time. Two pools. The pools were called the Pools of Bethesda. Bethesda, righteousness. You pronounce it Bethesda, right? Yeah. So, right here, there were two pools, very big water reservoirs collecting rainwater coming from the north. So, this place here, you see it right here? This was the divider between the two pools. From here, north, the northern pool, 2,000 years ago, standing here, we would have been hanging in the air because this is part of the southern pool. So, and then, of course, we have these pools were built over the ruins of the palace of Asclepius, who was the god of healing in the Greek mythology. And then probably they adapted these custom when the water would be troubled in the pool, all the sick and the crippled people of Jerusalem would gather here, and that day they would jump into the water to be healed. And Jesus happened to be that day, and I don't have to tell you, you're all clergy, you know better than me, the story of the man who was paralyzed 38 years, and this is where Jesus met him and said, "Do you want to be cured?" Right? And there are many interpretations. Why did he ask him this question? But at the end he said, "Pick up your bed or pallet and walk." And he did it. He walked across. Now you can see the proximity. If you walk through here, you walk out of the gate, and another 3 steps, and you're at the Golden Dome. You're on the Temple Mount, and this was a Shabbat. Remember? And they told him, "What are you carrying?" He said, "The man who will be." So all this happened here. To commemorate this event, in the Byzantine period, the Emperor Justinian built a very big basilica. In order to understand how big the basilica looks like, very big, right into the deep pool, they built like columns and built the nave. In other words, we would be standing on the eastern wall of this basilica. The nave, you can see the width of the nave. You see this column here, and the column of the other side, you can see the width of the nave, and you can even see what used to be the first of that church. See the X. Now this church did not long live. They completed it in 568 and destroyed in 614 by the Persians. The Persians wanted this land destroyed the whole church of Israel. They said only one was church of the Messiah. You will read that this afternoon. And why? Because when they were about to charge and destroy the church, after the gable roof of the church, they showed at the time the 3 wise men from the east wearing Persian garments. The Persian commander said, "Let us not have it." Later on, of course, they never venerated it. But that's how the building was.